Hey Wildcats, we are back with the last episode of Theater Redbox this year, where we tell you whether or not we think you should spend the money to see a movie in theaters or rent it from Redbox. Our first movie today is Tag. 5 highly competitive friends come together 1 month out of every year in an intense version of everyone's favorite childhood game. They risk everything they have to take one another down anywhere at any time, including the only undefeated player's wedding. So, That movie was the preview was funny. What do you think?
I thought the preview was really funny. How you could, because in the preview it says based off a real story. How you can keep a game of tag going for 30 years? Like, do they just restart? No, I guess they said it's an ongoing game.
It's an ongoing game. Yeah.
So whoever was it last time, I would assume is it once the game resumes. So, one, how you can remember that, because there's no way I'd be able to, is pretty amazing. And yeah, like, you literally see a scene where they're at the altar, they've said their vows, and the preacher's like, all right, you may kiss the bride, and literally this guy in the very back row, one of the friends, decides to start running up there so he can tag.
And it's even better because it's Andy from The Office.
And he just like sidesteps it. He's like,
yeah.
nah.
And he just like falls onto the priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go see this in movies.
I'd definitely see this.
Probably with my family.
Yeah. This looks funny.
What is it rated? Is it R? I think it's PG-13.
I think it's PG-13 too.
R.
It's R?
Wow.
How is that rated R?
Well, yeah, Tag is rated R, so I mean, you have to go with a parent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go with family, I definitely recommend seeing this because this is really, it looks really funny, and it has Andy from The Office, it has Karen from The Office. It's just like, because you know how well these guys are at portraying comedy and acting. Our next movie today is Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. This monster family takes a vacation on a luxury monster cruise ship. So the head of the family, Drac, can relax in, but the easy sailing goes south when Drac falls in love with the captain, hiding a secret that could destroy monster kind.
Alright, so if I were to see this in theaters, it would probably be with, like, my baby cousin Mason or, like, my baby cousin Tatum. Just little kids. But other than that, I would not see this in theaters. And I don't even think I'd rent it from Redbox either unless, like, I knew I was babysitting them and needed a movie for them to watch.
Yeah, I think it goes the same with me. My sister, like, loves the Transylvania series. I see her watching it on, like, Netflix all the time. So, I mean, my parents might take her to Redbox, but since it doesn't fit my demographic, I think I'd honestly stay home, maybe rent it on Redbox if I got the chance just to see it, with family and stuff. But I don't think I'd see this in movies. Pay $10 for a movie.
Yeah.
All right. And then next is Mission Impossible Fallout. And then after a mission goes wrong, Ethan Hunt and his team find themselves in a race against time. Yeah, I mean, I always see the Mission Impossible movies in theaters.
I don't think I've ever seen a Mission Impossible movie in theaters. And if I've seen it, like, on TV, I don't think I've seen it all the way through. So I have a question. Do you have to, like, watch them in order, or is it just... Is there much of a storyline that you really, really have to follow, or can you? It does
help, but I think you can just see it if you're not interested in watching all last 5 of the movies. But it does help with the story if you're interested in that. But I think if you just want to watch the 6th, that'd be fine. Yeah. Because, it just you go.
It looks like something I'd see in theaters, or if it was once it gets released to like TV, if it was on, I'd like sit down and watch. So it looks good.
Yeah. So, I definitely see this in theaters. The action scenes look great. The fighting scenes look great. I can see the suspense is really there with this movie.
Yeah, especially because at the beginning it's showing like an interrogation, and so he alludes to, and then the next thing you see in the trailer is Tom Cruise's character Ethan Hunt standing in front of a TV, and you see, if you look at the TV, the headline on it is nuclear attacks.
Nukes, yeah.
So it alludes to how we feel our country, if it's going to go down.
This is how it is.
That's how it is. It's a nuclear attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then our very last movie for this year, the school year, is Aquaman. And Aquaman gets caught between the world above the water surface and the underwater Atlanteans who are on the brink of revolt.
So we've said this in past ones, I don't really
Say it again.
watch superhero movies. This one, I've never seen any, is there any other Aquaman movie out?
There might, but, Justice League came out a couple months ago, which I saw.
Yeah.
Which I did a review on the website.
But, so like I said, I don't watch superhero movies, so if I were to see this in theaters, it'd be because, a friend or somebody wanted to go see it and was like, hey, I got tickets to go see this, you want to come? Be like, yeah, sure, but other than that, I wouldn't seek this out on my own. I wouldn't, rent it from Redbox either.
Well, on the contrary, I would definitely like to go see this in theaters. I like DC and Marvel, especially Infinity War, Justice League, even though Justice League was all right compared to other movies coming out. But my parents are really into the superhero theme. That's probably what I get it from, and I will probably go see it in theaters since it takes up after Justice League and explains how Aquaman, what he is, what he does, because it just shows him. It shows him in Justice League as this kind of badass kind of guy, and it really holds an impact on where he's just shown a simple life. He's a farmer off the coast of this land, on this black dry land. He's just living a simple life. He's probably retired because he doesn't want to do what he did anymore, save people from the ocean. But he's called back because of the main antagonist in the movie, the guy who was shouting in the trailer. So I think I'd definitely go see this in theaters. And so that'll wrap it up for this year, Wildcats. Thank you guys for tuning in on 3 episodes of this year. We'll be back for the 2018-19 season.